In August 2018, a quiet Colorado neighborhood woke up to a chilling mystery. A pregnant mother and her 2 young daughters had vanished. And the only person who claimed to know anything was acting strangely from the start. Shannon Watts was a devoted mother. Her daughters, Bella and Celeste, were full of life. The family lived in Frederick, Colorado. And Shannon was expecting a 3rd child, a boy she planned to name Nico. On August 13th, at 1:48 a.m., Shannon returned home from a business trip. This doorbell camera recording is the last confirmed sighting of her alive. Later that morning, Shannon missed her doctor's appointment. Her friend, Nicole Atkinson, became worried. She drove to the Watts home, knocked repeatedly, and got no answer. Police were called for a welfare check. When Officer Coonrod arrived, Shannon's car was still in the garage. But there was no sign of Shannon, or the children. Inside, officers found an unsettling scene. No struggle. No forced entry. But Shannon's purse, phone, and medication were still there. The girls' blankets were missing. Nothing made sense. Hours later, Chris stood on his porch and spoke to local news. He asked for his family's safe return. But viewers quickly noticed something off. His tone, his body language, didn't match the urgency of the situation. As detectives questioned him, another truth surfaced. Chris had been having an affair. And he'd been planning a new life without his family. Investigators asked Chris to take a polygraph test. He agreed. He failed, immediately and unmistakably. At that moment, detectives knew he was hiding something. In the interrogation room, under pressure, Chris broke. But he lied again. He claimed that Shannon had harmed the children, and that he killed her in anger. Detectives did not believe him. Finally, Chris revealed where the bodies were. Shannon had been buried in a shallow grave at an oil site owned by his employer. The girls had been placed inside 2 separate oil tanks. Forensic reports proved the truth. Shannon had been strangled. Bella and Celeste had been smothered. Chris had murdered all 3 before driving them to the oil site. In November 2018, Chris Watts pleaded guilty to all charges, avoiding the death penalty. The court sentenced him to 5 life sentences, without the possibility of parole. Months later, Chris confessed fully in a prison interview. He admitted there had never been a fight. No provocation. He simply wanted a fresh start. His cruelty showed no remorse. A community shattered by the loss gathered to honor Shannon, Bella, Celeste, and baby Nico. Their story remains one of the most disturbing family tragedies in recent American history. Thank you for watching. If you want more real-life mystery and true crime investigations, follow for the next case.